And it's a brand new day. Thanks for being here for the Rundown with Ramon. You might notice I have a slight raspy voice today, but I'm still here. Might have a sneeze or sniffle or two, but that's okay. You won't catch that. I'm glad you're here today on the Rundown with Ramon. It's always exciting for me to be here with you because I get to share with you a few things that will help your business, a few things that will help your life, and together we can grow and learn together. If you're liking this show, as I know many of you are, because you reach out to me, definitely reach out to me. DM me on LinkedIn, Instagram, across the platforms. Get to know me better at RamonRay.com. Get to know me better at zoneofgenius.com and let me know what we can do to serve you. We got a brand new episode for you today. We're going to talk about 6 steps for building your ultimate freedom business, what that may mean to you. We're going to dive into AI a bit today, some AI generators that could be useful for you. Reminder of health and exercise. Stair climbing is so important. Some ways that you can build trust with privacy-concerned customers. We're going to talk about the importance of generating leads on a startup budget, the importance of HR for small business owners, why you should not overlook that, and some leadership lessons we're learning from Jensen Huang, who's the founder and CEO of NVIDIA, the chip company. That's saying it briefly. So again, I'm glad you're here today. Karen, good day to you. Glad you're here today, Karen. Good day to you, Karen Venza. Glad you're here. So with that, let's get started on the Rundown with Ramon. And again, you're just joining, you hear my little raspy voice. I'm here, so you should be here too. So let's get going on the Rundown with Ramon. A few things, a few nuggets that I got for you today. One, how do we build our ultimate freedom business? What are things that we should be doing as we're seeking to build our ultimate freedom business? And what does this really mean, our freedom business? This means different things for different people. But let's keep in mind, let's remember that we're building business not just to build business. We're building business to build generational wealth. I would think we're building business for many of us, I guess, first and foremost, to pay our bills. But that's the least reason why we should be building a business. We're building a business to have the freedom that we want, to build the business as we want, selling what we want, how we wish to sell it, with whom we wish to sell it with, our team members, and to whom. The freedom of entrepreneurship. And understand, working for a company 9 to 5, and most of you, it's not 9 to 5, it's 8 or earlier, the commute and after, that gives you certain freedoms too. The freedom to get that steady paycheck, as long as you are within the system of what the company has told you to do, and etc. So there is a freedom, though, to building one's business. And we get to choose every day what kind of freedom we want, what type of freedom it is. And I wonder how many of you listening today, which freedom have you chosen? Have you had the freedom of entrepreneurship? Did you choose that? Or is your freedom more the freedom to work within a company, within a defined team, get that steady check, and serve and build and make a living for your family in that way? So what are some things that we can do to build our ultimate freedom business, says our friends at Forbes, written by Jason Hennessy? Number one, determine your goals. What are the goals? What are the things you're trying to do as you're on the route to building your freedom business? Number two, assess where you are. Where are you at in life now? Where are you trying to get to? Assess where you are. Make a determination of what are your key roles and responsibilities in that business. What are your key roles and responsibilities that you will do and will not do? This is important to understand because as you're building a business, you want to know what you do well and what you don't do well and what you can work with other people to do for you or with you. And this goes back to point number 4 of this article, delegating responsibilities. As you're just a vendor of one, yes, there's many things that you can and have to do on yourself, and I appreciate that thumbs up. But there's many things that you may, as you grow, say, hey, listen, somebody else can do this, whether this is hiring an accountant, a bookkeeper, whether this is hiring somebody to be your executive assistant, whether this is hiring 3 team members to do copywriting for your agency service. Number 5, stepping back and set up a method to monitor. As you're growing your business, are you analyzing and monitoring what's happening, how it's happening, and what really needs to be done or not done? Are you maintaining a focus on the priorities that need to be done? This is important to understand, important to think about. So as you're building your quote unquote dream business, and a dream business means the business that you enjoy, the business that you like, these things are very important to keep in mind. And I can add one more thing about building your dream business. The money you're making, hey, Karen, the money you're making, leverage is important. Yes. Catherine says leverage. Sorry, not Karen. Catherine, love that, Catherine. Leverage, leverage, leverage. Yes. And learning to delegate. Thanks for underlining that, Karen, indeed. As you're learning to grow your business, also the pricing that you have is important. The type of customers you have are important. Building a repeatable, scalable business, if you choose, to the scale you wish. But I think as Seth Godin talks about, it's important to really understand what kind of business you're in. If you're making a custom cup company, one cup at a time, that's a certain type of business, a certain scalability, a certain profitability, a certain amount of income that you'll do as a solo business because it's only one thing at a time. You can only have one or two clients at a time. As you scale your small business, maybe you can make 30 cups at a time, either due to machinery and or due to you have staff that are working with you. And many of us are not trying to build $1 billion company with hundreds of employees. Some are, but most of us, most of the businesses that I speak to, we're trying to build a small business that's comfortable to us, where we're most likely generating the most in marketing, and we're leading a small team to serve the customers that we can our way. Again, everybody, my name is Ramon Ray, raspy voice Ramon. Today, you may hear that in my voice, but I'm here and I'm glad you're here today as we move forward in the rundown with Ramon. Ding, 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 ding. 7 of the best AI image generators for creators and marketers. I think AI is a powerful game changer for all business owners, for all businesses and even non-businesses. It enables you to do so much. The simple thing of using something like Claude, using ChatGPT, using these tools are amazing. And there's many ways that you can make great AI image generators for your business as well. Check out just a few of them from our friends at Buffer. One, Adobe Firefly. Adobe's answer to generative AI is Adobe Firefly. It's baked into its suite of tools, including Photoshop, but there's a free web version, firefly.adobe.com. So check that out, firefly.adobe.com, your free AI generator. Mid-Journey, another cool tool you can use as you're on the journey of building better images. Mid-Journey, I've used that several times. It works very well. And I believe it's not free, but I believe you have to pay some small amount for it. And you kind of a geeky, you do /image and type up a full description of the image you want. And then you can iterate, and get the image that you want. Now, full disclosure, I still use Canva stock images. I use the professional version of Canva. I pay for it. It's just easier. I can search on lady at desk typing on a computer and just get a pretty good enough stock image. So some people like AI generated images. Me, I still use good old Canva. Number 2, Dale or DALL-E 3, I should know how to pronounce it, DALL-E, is another amazing image generator you can use. OpenAI's powerful DALL-E 3 is the new and improved version of DALL-E 2, and by now there could be better versions. But if you go to chat.openai.com, you can use AI to create images that are good enough or pretty realistic. And again, I think for these AI generators, the key is not trying to be realistic. I don't think you have to have an AI image be realistic. I think it has to look good enough. If people know it's created by a bot, it's okay. It's stock photography. So you just want to make sure it doesn't have like multiple, the wrong number of fingers and 3 eyes and things like that. That looks pretty weird. Jump Story, generate with everyday AI. Jump Story has 2 unique selling points, writes our friends at Buffer. Its everyday AI model is the world's simplest AI generator or image generator, and it's only trained on its own library and data. The company said its images are 100% legal with licenses such as public domain and Creative Commons. So you can go to jumpstory.com to check that out. So Jump Story's second promise, the fact that you won't run into any legal issues, is tougher to verify, but it does help that their pro plan is $33 a month, and it comes with global insurance. So if you're looking for an AI generator that will kind of protect you more, Jump Story could be the one for you. And then we have number 5, Canva has an AI generator as well, which you can use. I personally just use Canva stock photography because it's pretty good. But hey, if you want certain images, you want to use a image generator. Meta.ai. Of course, Facebook has its own AI generating tool as well, which works pretty well. Dream Studio is another one that you can use and look up. And so listen, there are many AI generators out there. Make sure you research the rules and tools and make sure that you understand that as you're using AI generators, I don't believe these are copyrighted works that you can protect because AI did them. I think that's what it is. AI generated content isn't copyright protected, but that doesn't mean that copyrighted works haven't been used to train AI models. So the point being, using these on some billion-dollar campaign, make sure that you protect yourself and look into these for sure. Again, my name is Ramon Ray. This is the Rundown with Ramon, and I'm glad you're here today. Ding, 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 ding. Take the Stare Studies show. Just a few flights daily can boost your lifespan. Again, everybody, thanks for joining here on the Rundown with Ramon. Health is so important. And the health we do oftentimes is a choice that we get to make. Choosing to take the stairs strengthens your body because you're moving more than taking an escalator would. Taking the stairs builds muscle for your legs. Taking the stairs gets your heart pumping more. There's so many benefits to taking the stairs. And what's the lesson today that I'm trying to show? What's the lesson today that I want to share with you? It's a choice to be healthy. So my tip today, my admonition to you today is sometimes you may want to choose to be a bit healthier. This is important to understand. Choose health. So as you're going about your health journey, I want you to focus on choosing health. This is a reminder. This is what we do in the Rundown with Ramon. Again, I'm glad you're here today. I hope your day is going well. If you've joined the Rundown with Ramon and your day wasn't going so great, well, I'm glad you're here today, that I can be a part of your great day and make you feel just a bit better. If you've joined the Rundown with Ramon today and you've already been feeling spry and fantastic, well, I'm glad you can be here today on the Rundown with Ramon, where we can help you have a better day. So welcome, welcome, welcome. Julie is here. Julie, good day to you. Good day to you, Julie. Glad you're here. Julie Riga, thanks for being here today, Julie. You made my day on the Rundown with Ramon. Y'all check out what Julie Riga's doing. She's doing some pretty cool things. All right. Ding, 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 ding. 3 ways brands can build trust with privacy-concerned consumers. Many of your customers are concerned about their privacy. Some are not, like me. I've just given it all up. However, there's things you can do that you can let your customers feel more concerned about the data you're collecting on them and how you're using it. One, make sure customers feel they're being seen and heard. As you take those surveys, you take those information, let customers know what you're doing with it. Let them know that you take their concerns to mind. Let them know. Number 2, don't abandon surveys. In fact, make them better. Surveys are great, and you can make the surveys better and better and better, so you can know, your customers can know that you are hearing from them and listening to their needs. Customers want to feel that when they're giving you their credit card information, it's safe. They want to feel when they're filling out the surveys that it's safe. They want to feel that the data they're entrusting you with is used for good purposes. And the more you telegraph that to them, the better it can be. Again, everybody, my name is Ramon Ray. This is the Rundown with Ramon as we move on with the day. Ding, 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 ding. How to generate leads on a startup budget. Leads are so important to get those initial customers or pre-customers coming in the door to know that they can use your service, to know that you have a solution for their needs. They're not customers yet. They're just leads, we call them in the marketing world. So how do you do this? One, blogging could be a way. Top of funnel, that headline letting people know that you're there and pull them further in to leverage and use what solutions you might have for them. So blogging can be an important way. SEO for blogging, boosting search engine visibility, building trust and authority, writing to the right audience. Number 2, lead magnets. A lead magnet is a valuable piece of content or resource you offer for free in exchange for a visitor's contact information, typically their email address. Lead magnets. Number 3 is social media. This is important, the power of social media. Number 4, email marketing. Email marketing is a great way to generate leads. People sign up for your free email list, and over time you build trust. Over time you build authority, and you get people interested in the solutions that you can possibly offer for them, and then they decide to buy. And I caution you, don't buy email lists from others. You can use something like Zoom Info to find an email address and properly build a relationship, but don't just buy third-party email addresses and stuff people in there. 5, affiliate marketing. Powerful way to generate leads. Low cost, high value channels, getting others to offer low margin or high margin services to generate leads for your business through affiliates. Setting clear KPIs. This is important. As you're looking to generate leads for your business, whether it's a startup or a mature business, there are things you can do to get that initial customer in the door. I keep saying customer, to get that initial interest in the door for your business. Again, I'm glad you're here today. This is the Rundown with Ramon. Ding, 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 ding. HR for small business owners, why you shouldn't overlook HR. HR may sound for some of you like a big company thing, but as you're hiring your first, your second, your fifth, your 10th employee, that's something you may want to focus on and do seriously. Hiring the right HR consultant who can help you make sure you're in compliance, who can make sure you're paying properly, and more importantly, building the culture of the company that you want. Are you developing a business compensation plan that matches what your team wants? Are you building a company that helps you hire the right employees, that creates a trusting environment, that eliminates the guesswork, as our friends at allbusiness.com? Are you building a company that has fewer complications as you're growing? Company financials are healthier as you're paying your employees right and putting a proper system in place to do that. The job descriptions that you have, this is important to have the proper job descriptions. Don't just hire people willy-nilly, but make sure you have the right job descriptions. Are you conducting exit interviews when employees do want to leave to find out what did you do wrong, or maybe what you did right, it just wasn't a right fit, or is that season for them to move forward to do something different? Do you have a company mission statement? Do you have a mission statement for your company, why you're doing what you're doing? Again, my name is Ramon. This is the Rundown with Ramon. Just gave you some insight there from allbusiness.com. Kim is in the house. Good day, Kim, to you. Kim Wyckoff, glad you're here, Kim. Joining Julie, joining Karen, joining Catherine. The band is here. This is the Rundown with Ramon. All we ask is for a bit of your time to give the top things you need to know to live your best life or start to grow your business. And I'm so glad you're here on the Rundown with Ramon. Ding, 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 ding. Moving up next, Huang's 4 leadership hacks for a $2 trillion NVIDIA. Could be worth more at this time. But it's amazing the story of Huang, the founder and CEO of NVIDIA, a humble, driven man, but a few things he did or he's doing to build this amazing, powerful brand. 1, set your own definition of success. Number 2, it's okay to be lazy sometimes. Huang says it's perfectly fine to be lazy about some things, particularly taking on work that any other company accomplish. It's okay to be lazy sometimes about some things, particularly taking on work that any other company can accomplish. This frees up resources to tackle the most challenging problems. You don't have to say yes to everything. Number 3, stay in constant contact with employees, with your team. Reject the notion of top-down leadership. Reject that notion. So those are some things he did to build a successful company. What are some things that you need to do to build a more successful company? I want you to listen to this aspect about fear and let me know what you think about it. Check this out. Impediment of growth and success for many business owners. Of course, it's not just business owners that the fear of failure keeps them behind, but it's life in general that keeps that little girl from trying to ice skate, keeps that little boy from trying to go in a race, the fear of failure, the rejection we may feel. I recently talked about this on zoneofgenius.com, and I just wanted to touch on a few points about the fear of failure, especially in business, but even beyond. The unknown is terrifying. Will my business work? Do I know enough to even start or grow my business? What will other people say about me? The justifiable fear that many people may have who provide for others, who are breadwinners in their families or who have people relying on them. If this doesn't work, how will I provide for my family or those looking towards the sustenance I provide? So these are very valid excuses or reasons for fear. Some fears may be unreasonable, quote unquote. It's only in our minds. but it's still fear. But the thing we have to realize is there's a cost of fear. By us delaying, or by us not doing, by us having the inaction, we won't know what we can do. We won't know the success we could or could not have. We won't know it because the fear is keeping us back, and we may fail, but guess what? We also may succeed. So one thing I want to touch on is this aspect of reframing failure. And I want to read here. To overcome our fear, we need to change how we view failure. Every failure teaches us something valuable. We learn what doesn't work, gaining knowledge that's crucial for future success. Failure is normal and part of every entrepreneur's journey. All successful people have failed at some point. It's a natural step on the path to achievement. Remember that failure is temporary, hopefully. A setback doesn't define you or your business or your life. It's a moment in time, and you can always try again. By reframing failure as a learning opportunity and a normal part of the process, we can reduce its power to frighten us. So how do you overcome fear? You may not get rid of it, but you can take things step by step. Take little baby steps. Considering doing things with others, but be careful who you pick, because those other people can hold you back just as well. Understand you're not alone. Many have failed before you. Many have failed, will fail after you, and you may fail, but you can get back up again. And one thing for sure, taking baby steps and limiting the degree of failure may help. So despite having the fear, despite fear keeping you back, despite fear holding a grip on you, keeping you in chains of slavery of fear, let it prepare you to take action. Take a baby step. Start small. Start something and see how that works, how you feel as you ride the training wheels of business or life. And as you get better and better and more confident, and then the training wheels come off and you're off to the races, as my friend Seth Godin would say. And remember to learn from failure. Many businesses have failed. This is part of the journey. Nothing is perfect, or we'd all be in another place. Learn from your failures. Learn from mistakes. Learn from what you did wrong, and learn what you can do better. And when you succeed, when you do well, celebrate that win. Embrace that win. And move on and help somebody else behind you. I hope this is helpful for somebody. Hey, I hope that was useful for you. This aspect of fear is a real thing that many of us do struggle with, many of us go through. And I wanted to bring you that today to encourage us all. Don't fear failure. It's something that, in fact, I encourage you to embrace. Embrace. Again, everybody, my name is Ramon Ray. This is the Rundown with Ramon. I hope you've enjoyed this edition. I'll see you next time on the Rundown with Ramon. All we ask is for a little bit of your time to get the top things you need to know to live your best life and start or grow your business. So thank you for being here on the Rundown with Ramon. Have an absolutely amazing day. And go tell someone that they matter. Go tell someone that they care. You go make a difference in this world, because we need you and your voice. Until then, see you next time on the Rundown with Ramon.